Okay, welcome everybody to Saturday morning stream. I am playing on my YouTube Let's Play server, and today we're just going to spend hour and a half or so looking for some Zascosium and some Erestrum in preparation for our. Better get the game sound on here. In preparation for our capital ship build that we're going to do here. And I thought I'd go ahead and stream this today rather than just do a normal YouTube episode because it's going to be, you know, kind of a little more mundane, looking around for ores, that sort of thing. So I will put this up on my YouTube channel for those of you who are following me on YouTube if you want to watch it. But it is going to be a stream, so it's going to be a little bit longer than your typical 30-minute video. So just giving you a heads up on that. So, excuse me. This is the space station that we built in the last episode. We're mostly done with it. We gotta have to put a few more components in here. And you know, one of the things that I wanted to maybe look at doing too was putting a furnace in here. I don't know, can I make a furnace in a regular large constructor? One of the first things I guess we need to do, doesn't look like I can, but I can make an advanced constructor. Let's go ahead and just do that right now. I know I could probably just upgrade this one, but that's kind of a pain in the butt because then you got to make all the stuff first to upgrade it, whereas you can just tell it to make its own. I'm sure it's more efficient to upgrade it material-wise, but I kind of don't care. That way we can keep this one too anyway as a normal one for some of the other you know, more mundane tasks, that sort of thing. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to build this advanced instructor. And then if I can, or constructor rather, if I can, I'll see if I can make at least one furnace. We do need to get a grav generator in here, but I don't think I have all the stuff that I need to make that at this point. Thus, the reason why we're going to be going after Zascosium and Erestrum. Yeah, see, this thing requires power coils, 3 power coils to make. So we need to make one of those. We need to make a couple of Ginnies. I might actually do some more capacitors too now that I think about it. I'm still kind of in old school mode with the capacitors. I keep forgetting that I can have more than one capacitor now to store more of a charge. How is our power looking, by the way? Alright, so we have a full capacitor here, but no fuel. So let's put some fuel in here. Oh, I guess we don't have any fuel in our inventory. I thought I had fuel in my inventory. I certainly don't. Okay. Do I have any in here? Yes. But this space station is small enough to where, you know, when I'm not here and running the furnaces and all that, it should be able to sustain itself. Particularly if we put some more, capacitors in place. So we'll see how that goes. So let's put this in here. How is our oxygen? That's full. Excellent. We do need to take another hit, though, so let's do that right now. Get that topped off. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Mine started off pretty well so far. Okay. These are leftover concrete blocks from the build. I'm just going to leave those in there for now. And I think, you know what, I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to make at least one more capacitor. Let's do that, and then we'll kind of see how that goes. Now I'll put the advanced constructor in this spot because that's why I left that spot open for this very purpose. Super. Okay, so now we have an advanced constructor. And let's see. To make a furnace, we're going to need 5 flux coils. Yeah, okay. 5 flux coils. So let's keep this turned off for now so it's not using power unnecessarily. I don't think you can turn the armor station off. Or, yeah. I'm going to take half of these and keep them up here so I have some food here. And, okay, so let's see here. We got the J-Jet mounted on top of the shuttle, which was really cool because now we can, you know, now we actually have a combat ship that we can take with us in case, you know, we get into trouble. So what we do need to do though is we're going to go back down to the base on the planet. We're going to spawn in the Ladybug right here, and then we're going to take that to. Actually, you know what? We don't. Yeah, we'll do it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's go back down there. We'll spawn in the Ladybug. We'll dock it on the back end of the shuttle here. Maybe grab a few more supplies, and then we're gonna take off. Oh, I know what we need. We don't have any pentaxid to speak of. All right, so we're gonna have to take a trip to the moon and get some pentaxid. Maybe we'll even do that right now. Let's do that right now. And if I even find a couple of pentaxid deposits on the moon, we might even spawn in the Ladybug there and then just build another one. Because they're very cheap to make, and they don't take that long at all. Okay, what? Why am I not moving? Okay. The power's on. The thrusters are on. Oh, we don't have any fuel. Duh. We might need some fuel, huh? Silly old guy. All right. Let's see. Do I have any fuel in here? I don't, because I just spawned this in. I haven't even done anything with it yet, so. Let's head back in here for a second. Did I bring some... Okay, so I do have some promo. Oh, there's our other capacitor, too. Let's take about that much of this with us. And then I'm also going to make some more fuel. Let's make some large fuel packs. We have an output of 2, so that'll give us 100. So let's get those cooking up. Hello, Elf. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you, dear. As always. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Elfie and I are going to play some Ark later on. Okay, let's go around this way. I got to figure out where I'm going to put this other capacitor. I'm sure we can find a spot for it somewhere. I'm just trying to think in my head how everything is situated underneath here. So, if we... Let's pull this up. Yeah, see, now we've got something right there, so it's not going to fit. In fact, that's where the core is. Almost wonder if I should have that a little better protected.
There she is, everybody's favorite pink elf, Die Elfin. Welcome to the stream, my dear.
Welcome, Die Elfin. Okay, let's put that back. And then this was yellow. Okay. We might have to put this other capacitor inside, because there's not really a whole lot of space in here. We could even maybe put it up above. So let's do this. Let's flip it this way and flip it that way. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I don't know if that'll be its permanent spot, but we'll put it there for now. And we'll see. We'll just see over time how 2 capacitors keep the base up and running, and then go from there. Okay, so let's grab these, and then we're going to take this promo with us and put it on the shuttle. I didn't look in here, though. I bet you I've got some in here. Let's see what we got in this. Okay, so I got 690. Oh, and I do have some pentaxid in here, too. Okay, I kind of want to leave that there, though, just so we have it in the J-Jet, too, if we need it. Of course, on the other hand, let's take about half of this out of here. Let's take 30 out. No, other way around. Let's keep 30 in here. So that's 2 full warp tanks in the J-Jet. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think I have a constructor on this ship. In fact, I know I don't, because it's It's very basic. It's a very basic ship. I do have a harvester though, because sometimes I'll pop like a turret on it if I find an asteroid. That's something else we might look at too. Can I make one of those now? So we want to go to capital ship, right there, and projectile, laser, sentries, rockets, tool turrets. So yeah, see, I need Zaskosium. That basically, not having Zask in the restroom is completely bringing us to a stop for advancing in the game. So that's why we're gonna go looking for that stuff today. I'm doing good today, Elfie. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. A little bit tired, but not exhausted tired. Okay, what am I doing? Fuel. We need to put fuel in here. Let's put yeah, that's not going to work either. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some of the fuel out of here too. Let's take about half of that. And then we'll get in the shuttle here. Fill her up. We'll get the oxygen down at the base. Hopefully I won't forget that. There we go. Now we're mobile. Let's change our camera angle a little bit and zoom it out a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we're going to head back to the planet, and we're going to get a couple supplies, and then we're going to go to the moon, get some pentaxid, and then from there we're going to start looking for some Saf and some Erestrum. That is the plan for today. We have a Promethium and a copper asteroid, but I don't think I want to hit those until I can actually get the mining turret set up. I think the base is in the northern hemisphere. I always get my single player game mixed up with my my stream, my multiplayer stream that we do on Wednesdays. So let's just go down right here and hopefully we're fairly close to it. Okay, so we're almost 7 kilometers away. I think we're gonna do an orbit jump because that's gonna take a while to get there from here. Orbit hop. Elfie, how's your day going so far? You have to go out for a while, but you'll leave this. Okay, thank you, Elf. I appreciate that. Have fun going out wherever you're going, and looking forward to playing some Ark with you later. If not, some Dead is Dead. Elfie is a very good friend of mine, and we stream a lot of stuff together. Let me give her a shout out here if I can remember how to do my own shout outs. There we go. So go check her out. She has a YouTube channel. She's doing House Flipper, and she also has some Empyrion videos that she's put up. And then, of course, like I said, she streams Ark and Empyrion with me too. You're welcome. Okay, I think we need to go over this way a little further. I want to say my base is going to be right down close to this area. Okay, let's dip down right here. No, didn't quite hit it, but you know what? We're close enough to where I think we'll just stay in Atmo to get there. Won't take that long. Okay, so what are we doing down here? We got to get oxygen. We've got to Cherokee guy, thank you very much for that host. I appreciate that, man. Welcome. I hope you're doing good today. Okay, so yeah, we have to get oxygen. We have to get pentaxid, which we'll get from the moon. We already have a ladybug queued up for when we do find where we're going. Unfortunately, it is a mechanical ladybug, mechanical drills, because we don't have the stuff to make the laser drills yet, but we're working on that. And then we'll go looking for some Z&E. I've got a pretty decent supply of sathium and neodymium, which we carried over from 8.3 or 4 or whatever it was before they came out with the anniversary update. We pretty much had to start the world over, so I kind of had to use admin magic to rebuild the base. And I spawned in some of the stuff I had, not all of it, just some of it, because I wasn't really sure exactly what all I had. So I probably, you know, truth be told, I probably didn't spawn in as much as I had before, but that's okay. Just means we get to play the game some more to get the stuff back and have fun doing it. Okay, so let's bring the shuttle on down. Whoops, that was a little bit of a hard landing. But there's no collision damage in this game, which is a good thing, I guess. Not very realistic, but it's a good thing. Okay, so we're going to cut the power here. Okay, so oxygen. Oh, I think I wanted to get a little more food too. I also have a weird thing going on with the landing. Well, actually, no, I guess it's not a weird thing. These are just half blocks, and so it can't land. I could put some landing gears on here, I suppose. I kind of like to imagine, though, that it's just kind of hovering. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to invest a lot of time and effort into that thing, because that's just a temporary solution until we get the real capital ship built anyhow. Okay, how are we doing on food in here? We've only got 15 more of those, but we do have... Oh, okay, we got 19 of those. We got a lot of veggies, though, but we don't have spices. Let's chow down on some dino stew, and we'll take the pizza with us. Oh, look at that. We have some serious pentaxa going on here. Nice. Okay. I must... Oh, you know why? Because I grabbed that stuff from the moon a few episodes ago. That's why we have that. I'm going to bring these too, and the reason why is because if we end up spawning in the ladybug on one planet and then want it again on another, I can use these as materials to feed into the factory. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to here, and we're just going to cook up as much of this as we can out of those crystals. So we're basically going to get about 300 or so out of that. While that's going on, I'm going to pop this in here, and let's make some more of the large fuel packs. So this is an output of 2, so let's get about 300 of those made up. I'm trying to think. There's something else that I was going to... Oh, oxygen, right. I don't know if I have any oxygen stored up. So we might need to make some of that as well. I got some water in there. A little bit of water, and actually, no, that's a lot of bit of water. Let's grab about half of that. We'll throw that in there, and we'll queue up a bunch of oxy. Which is... Where is the oxygen? Right here. Let's get our double up our production here, just so we're not spending too much time doing all this. Steel plate. We need some iron in there. Iron. Let's grab this stack here. Okay, so while all that's going on, let's go pick our crops. We'll run down the ramp and get our water. While we're waiting for that stuff. I do need to extend the farm out some more too, so that's on the list, on the never-ending to-do list. I already baked that, right? Got plenty of veggies. The original cliff base, when I initially built it in 8.1234 or whatever that version ended up as, before they went to 8.5, this farm was actually inside of a mountain. I had burrowed into the side of a mountain. It was kind of a cool area because it was almost like a little mini valley, or even a bowl on top of a mountain with, mountains kind of all the way around that I had built this thing in. But then when we had to, restart the world with the big update, basically just admin spawned the base in on top of a different cliff. Couldn't really find one that looked exactly like the other one, and then, had to do several hours of work actually of, shoring things up and trimming things and cutting away just to get it all to fit. So this is out now an actual standalone building, but it used to be, burrowed inside of a mountain. So anyway, that's kind of the deal, when you play these early access games and when they come out with those updates. It's just kind of part of what happens. You got to deal with it. Okay, let's make some more canned food in here. Now we were going to run down and get some. Alright, where are my hovercrafts? How come my hovercrafts are not in the garage? What the hell's going on here? I should have... What? Okay. That's not right. I should have 2 hovercrafts inside of there. What the hell? Something's not right. They're not upstairs either. Okay. Yeah, I should have my RV in the left hangar and my little hunter bike in the right hangar, and they're gone. Oh my god. What was I was just talking about early access, wasn't I? Shit. All right, that's a bug. And so because that's a bug, we're bringing him back in. So, we want to go... What's the command for blueprints? Is it SB? SPB? SBP? There we go. Spawning the blueprints is set to allow. And let's go into here to our hovercraft. Right here. And the hunting hover bike 2, I think. Yeah, this is version 2. I must have made some modifications to it. I don't remember. We're spawning that sucker in. And we're also spawning in our RV because that's bullshit. I had both of those in the hangar. And something happened and they've disappeared for no apparent reason. Okay, we're looking for the space RV. Okay. So let's jump in here. Okay, so turn this around. Oh, is our thrusters off? Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but some kind of glitch made my hovercrafts disappear. Okay, so we'll park him there. We'll fuel this guy up. I don't need oxygen in here. Okay, let's go there and let's bring it back down just a smidge. Okay, so let's go down and check our water generators. This is our ramp that we built. We don't really need it to get off the mountain per se, but definitely comes in handy getting back up the mountain, because this is a pretty steep cliff that we're on, and there wasn't really a good natural path up here, so it was a real pain in the butt to get up. So we built this ramp, and we don't really, like I said, I don't really need it to get off. So let's just bail off the side, but we'll use it when we come back up. I've got a couple water genies down here. This thing really gets some height. This is a 0.99 gravity planet, so it's just a smidge lighter than Earth would be. Almost makes me wonder if I'm flying in a small vessel here. Whoa. Okay. Alright, these guys are still running. It's because I put the large fuel in them. That's a pretty good supply of water. Okay, let's head on back to the base here. So we just scooch up this way. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong side. I'm still not used to this yet. Got to come back around over here. The game owes me some ammo too. Yeah, this thing is it's so light that it's can almost damn near fly. It's funny. Here's our ramp. Easy there, big guy. If you're wondering why I don't have a block at the end of the ramp, it's because I reached the very limit of its range, so I couldn't put the last block in. It's like I could not believe it. It's like, are you kidding me? One block shy. Whatever. The ramp does what it's supposed to do, so that's the important thing. We do have to kind of be careful that we don't overshoot it, though. Whoa! And also that we don't get caught on those things either. Little backstops that I put in. But this definitely does make it a lot easier to get up here. Okay, so we're going to pop that down. I don't remember, honestly, I don't remember if I had any ammo or what supplies I had in the RV. But yeah, that was definitely a bug. There's no reason in the world why either one of those should have disappeared like that. Okay, it is what it is. The joys of early access. Okay, so we got all of our pentaxid there. Let's put, let's actually put water in here, and then we'll put the rest of the water up in here. Okay. So we got a drill there if we need it. We got a full stack of food and then a little bit left over there, so that's all good. Okay, that's a pretty good supply of oxy right there. I think that's probably good enough. So let's stop that. And we do have some in the J-Jet too. I mean, if we really got in bad shape. Okay, so let's also get some more fuel going here. Fusion cells, hydrogen bottles. We could make some of those too, I suppose. That might take a little longer though. So let's just queue up some more large ones here. We got 50 in there, plus I've got the 68 here. I'd like to have just a little bit more fuel before we take off, because we are going to be traveling across the solar system. For sure. Because see, I don't think I can make... Oh, you know what else I could do now that I think about it? We could pull... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of iron. I forgot about that. We could actually pull one of the furnaces, or maybe even two of the furnaces from here. Woot! Look at all that silicon. Holy moly. For some reason I was thinking I had emptied all of these out earlier, but apparently not. Does this have anything in it? Cobalt. You know what I think I'm going to do, you guys? I think I'm going to pick these up and take them up to the space station. And we'll just leave this furnace here. So we're going to put... let's take 2 stacks of silicon with us and a couple stacks of iron. Can I just hit it from here? And we do have 1 cargo box. Let's stick all of this stuff in here. We'll keep that pentaxed in our inventory. We'll take a little more iron with us too. Yeah, this is all this is from the moon. In one of the YouTube episodes, actually I mostly did it off camera. I pretty much mined out all the deposits on the moon to get meteorites, and that's where all this stuff came from. We'll take a couple of stacks of cobalt with us up there too. Let's stick this down here. Okay. And then we're going to pick these guys up. Excellent. And we'll take those up and put them up in the space base. What I might even do, since I want to wait a little bit longer for this fuel to cook up, maybe what we'll do is we'll jump up to the space station right now. grab some more iron too whilst we're at it, and put this stuff in place, and then we'll come back, and by that time we should have all the fuel that we're going to need. So let's do it. Up, up, and away. Never really explored this planet. When it came out with Alpha 8, I spent quite a few YouTube episodes exploring that planet. It was a Class 4 too, by the way. It was huge compared to this. Because after, I think it was 8.1 or 8.2, they changed the starter planet to Class 3 from a 4. But since I had already started it, you know, it stayed a 4. So I got this crazy idea that we would... that I would explore the planet in a hovercraft, and boy oh boy, that was that took a long time. It was fun though. It was kind of neat to see, you know, the new terrain and all that sort of thing, but definitely not something I am going to redo here in 8.5. Actually, I think we're on 8.6 now, because I would rather spend that time exploring new planets. Since the planet below us, as pretty as it is really just going to be more of the same, an Akua-style planet. So we'll go to our little station here. Whoa, level out. Keep hitting the wrong button here. That's what I want. Turn it this way just a little bit. Close enough. Digital controls are really hard to get to fine-tune sometimes. That stuff we're going to store here at the station. Okay, so my plan was to put both of the furnaces over here in this corner, and then maybe, I don't know if I'll do this for sure, but maybe wall them off just because they get so hot. But I don't know, as long as we stay far enough away from them, for the most part, they probably won't be a problem. So I think I probably won't wall them off for starters, but if they become a problem, then we will. Are they on right now? Okay, so I have to be standing right about here before we start to heat up. You know, one thing we could do, just for fun, too, is we could put this down just kind of as a reminder, hey, don't step past this line or you're going to toast. Alright. So, let's see. These are equipments. No, they're not equipments. They're constructors. Let's turn them off. There's no point in running those and sucking the power until we actually need them. Cool. Okay, so that takes care of that goal. We've used about 45% of our capacitor in the time that we've been on. And that's only with one capacitor as well. Well, I don't know. That one might have stuff in it now. I'm not sure. Okay, what else are we doing? We're going to drop off these ores. Put all of those in there. We don't have any copper, though. And I don't have a ton of copper down below either, if I recall correctly. Let's take one of these out of here and put them over here. And let's take about half of those fuels and put them in there. And I think what I want to do here is I want to... Oh, son of a bitch. Connection problem. Alright, hold on. This happens sometimes. Usually I can just jump right back in. But I'm going to move all the component level stuff into the advanced constructor, because that's what we're going to use mostly to start making things, and then we'll use the large constructor just for more basic things like fuel and blocks and whatnot. Okay, whatever, game. You know what? I should bring some more Sath up here too, because I want to get started on combat blocks for our build. So we're gonna do that too. We got a pretty good supply of iron, so let's just start queuing up combat. Okay, why don't I see combat blocks? Steel blocks, combat, Zeno. Is that something that I have to
She's just not afraid of the
you know
dark.
what?
She's not even afraid of the deep dark. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friend Maruski has joined us. Welcome, Maru.
Oh, that's what the deal is. I can't make combat steel in a normal constructor. Hello, Maruski. How are you doing today, hon? Very good to see you. I hope you're having a good Saturday. Thanks for coming and hanging out. That's what the deal is. Okay, so you can't make armored concrete in a normal constructor. That's kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sucks. Can we make another advanced instructor? Constructor. I keep saying instructor as if it's going to teach me something. To upgrade this sucker, we need 2 computers, 5 matrices, 10 cobalt, and 10 flux coils. You know what, guys? Call me lazy if you want to, but I don't want to do that. That's too much work. We're just going to build a new one. It is what it is. Because I need one of these to be cranking out combat blocks like there's no tomorrow for the build, and the other one, you know, to be making the components and stuff. So we're going to replace this guy. We're going to replace this guy with an advanced constructor. Let's take everything else out of here that it's not going to need, and we'll just pop it in here for now. You didn't get a notification? I don't know. Do me a favor, Maru, and when we switch over to 7 days to die in about an hour, let me know if it doesn't come through then either, because then that means there's something wrong on my end. I did send a Twitter notification out, though. I think I did, didn't I? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I did. Except for... What? It's got the wrong text in it, but whatever. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. I'll just fix that for next time anyway. Okay. I didn't deliberately change anything, but you know, Twitch changed they removed their groups, and now you have these tag things, so maybe that also resets something else. I don't know. Anyway, Maru, I hope you're having a good day today. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I needed to eat some pizza. That's what I needed to do. Almost there. Let's pull all of this out. And then as soon as this is done, we're just going to scrap the other one. If I had a place to put it, I would keep it and use it, you know, for some basic stuff. But we need to save room for the gravity generator when we can make it, which I suppose, well, I was planning on putting that right here. It does take up 2 slots. And we might make one of those new thingies that you know, that you can break down stuff with. So I would need to figure out where to put that too. Tell you what we'll do though. Let's keep this large constructor for now. Let's not break it down. And I might find a use for it later. Okay, so the job of this guy, he has one goal in life. One goal and one goal only, and that's to make combat steel blocks like there's no tomorrow. So I am going to have to get some more Sathium. But right now, let's just start queuing up these like crazy. I know I'm not going to be able to make that many, but and then this guy will be the one that we use to just build stuff that we're going to need for the ship and all that. We could even get it queued up, or start queuing up a few things right now, starting with a capital vessel starter block. Oh, we can't make that. Cockpits, flux coil. Let's go into here for a minute. Capital vessel. I need 2 more levels to hit max level. What am I looking for? I'm looking for cockpits. I've got cockpits learned. So we're just missing we're missing something that we would need to make the cockpit. Flux coils, of course. Yeah. It's always flux coils. Flux coils and power coils. Alright, well, that'll happen when we get some Zaskin on it. Okay, so let's let that work on its deal. I think we're finished here for the time being. We might go ahead and just burn up the rest of that promethium and make some more of those. Okay, let's go back down to the planet. We're going to get our stuff down there, and then we're going to take off and do some exploration. And really, probably my main goal is to hit, you know, 1 or 2, depending upon their size, Erestrum and Zascosium deposits. Just enough so that we can come back then and make, you know, some of the stuff that we need to get started with the cap ship build, and also to make mining lasers too. So if we can find, you know, at least a medium-sized deposit of both of those, that will probably give us enough to make all that stuff. Only because I don't want to spend a lot of time drilling that stuff with the mechanical drills, because it's just a pain in the butt to do all that. Okay, let's head down this way. I'm going to guess that my base is over here, but we'll see. You're having a good day, bad night, because you put long. Oh, okay. Were you too hot or too cold last night? Fall has definitely arrived here in Colorado, so it's getting cold at nighttime. Mornings are pretty cold too, but it does warm up in the day. In fact, I even have my window open to my office now and let some of that cool autumn air in. My computer is it generates a lot of heat, so you know, I had to have the air conditioning on over the summer in here. I just got roasted. But now that it's cooler outside, I'm hoping that, you know, keeping the window open will keep it cool and I don't have to run the AC, because of course that's expensive with the power bill. We got a little bit of damage on the deck there from some drones, no doubt. Whoop. $37. Wow, that didn't. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's go into here. Let's grab that and let's fill this thing all the way up. So that we have 64 AUs now. And 273 of those left. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that'll get us to where we need to go. Let's get the oxygen going too. The original author of this little shuttle, there was a lot of things missing, and the reason being is because he made it, or she, I guess I don't know if it's a he or she, but they made it so that it was as cheap as you could possibly get and still, you know, have a capital vessel to warp in. So I updated it, or upgraded it rather, to combat steel, and I added a few more things like an oxygen station. It didn't even have an oxygen station in it. Where am I going? I'm going here. I just want to see warp shuttle micro starter. Yeah, so this is the original. This is the original shuttle, and I'm not the one that made this. I wonder if it'll tell me if I go here. Yeah, Rustimus is the creator who made this. So if you guys are looking for quite possibly the cheapest capital vessel you can get on the workshop, or at least, you know, from what I saw, this was a few months ago too. Check that out. It's very, very inexpensive to make as capital vessels go, and it'll get you, get you going. And then this version though is one that I upgraded to combat steel. It's a little more expensive, but it's still not that bad to make. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube later or whatever, and you're interested, let me know, and I can put this up on the workshop with all credit going, of course, to Rustimus, because he was the original designer of the ship. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go back down here. What's going on, Rated R? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming and hanging out on the stream today. Yeah, I like fall too, Maru. Fall is definitely my favorite time of year. I always have liked the fall. Springtime's nice too, because you're finally getting out of winter and all that, but I don't know, there's something about fall that just kind of floats my boat, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we have a little bit of fuel left in here. I'm going to leave a little more in here just so we have it. Those are concrete blocks, water, if it's needed. Which it is. Yeah, let's fill that thing up. I could put some more capacitors in here too now that I think about it. Something I probably should do. Let's make some of those. Which one's my advanced? This one is. So we want to go here, we want to go to base, and we want to, let's make like 3 more of these. I'm not going to wait for them to finish and put them on now, but when I come back later, I'll put those in place. I'm going to grab, let's grab some fruit. And we'll use that to top off our hunger. And I think we're ready to go, you guys. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I always do. But I don't know what it is. We have fuel. We've got oxygen. We've got ammunition. Not a ton, though. But I'm not planning on getting in any firefights anyways. We've got food. We've got emergency oxygen. We got a trauma kit and some medical kits here. We got charges. So yeah, I think we're ready to roll. There is one other thing now that I think about it though, and that is that if we end up spawning in another ladybug, we're gonna need some iron, copper, and silicon to do that. So let's make sure we have enough. Let's make sure we have enough of those things with us to make another ladybug if we decide to do that while we're out and about. Which means that we're either going to travel to a couple of different planets. Wait a minute, I'm not thinking straight. Never mind. I'm not thinking straight. I don't need to do that. I was thinking that we had to spawn the ladybug in and then take it back apart. Like see, this is another example of where I get mixed up between multiplayer, the multiplayer server that I'm on, and the single player game. In this case, what we can do is we can spawn the ladybug in right now and just dock it on the back of here, and then we'll just keep it with us all the time. I'm just wondering if I should make some landing pads for this thing too, because it's kind of sticking up in the air like that. It'd make it a tiny bit easier to get up on a hovercraft. Well, no, it wouldn't, because that's not going to go down any further regardless. Never mind. Let's spawn this thing in. Ladybug. We've got ourselves a ladybug. CJ, thank you very much for the host, buddy. Appreciate that. How you doing today? You're not being here long because you're super busy for tomorrow? Okay, Raynard. Well, thanks for stopping by. Even for a little while. Always appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day, bud. And I hope whatever you're doing is not keeping you too terribly busy. Alright, we need to go in here. We need to go fuel this guy up. Turn her on. Wait a minute. There we go. The other thing is... That's kind of cool. I guess I didn't realize that you could do that with the mining turrets too. I thought that was just for the guns. Okay, so we gotta get at max height. There we go. We can just pop right on up there. Look at that. So we gotta get up here, and then we gotta turn it sideways to get everything to fit. It's a little janky, but I didn't design this. I should say rebuild for the J-Jet. I had a small vessel at the time that I did it, so it's going to be just a little off, but that's okay. It'll be functional. That's all we're really concerned about. Is that straight? Just a whoop, too much. That's close enough. Okay. So yeah, I mean, son of a bitch. Whatever. Just stay crooked. I don't care. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be fully functional. It's going to work exactly the way it's supposed to. It's just that, like I said, I had a small vessel when I first redid this, and I can't really go any more forward with the J-Jet, because then the landing pad's going to be here on the door that I still probably can't get in, because yeah, that door's useless with this jet on here. You know what? That could be a pain in the ass now that I think about it. Well, I can't do anything about that right now, I suppose. Yeah. That just pretty much rendered that door not even usable with the J-Jet on the back. Ow! That hurt. Really? I don't have any bandages to fix broken legs? Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's, I better go make some bandages. I mean, I could use the trauma kit, but I'd rather save that for something more serious. Here I am breaking my own leg. Elf's not even here to do it for me. Can you guys believe that? Let's bring this back over closer, because it's a lot longer walk than it seems. think I need fiber and aloe. I definitely have aloe. I hope I have some fiber. Yeah, we got some fiber there. So let's put this over here. And then we'll go to medical and we'll make ourselves some bandages. Plant protein? Why do we need plant protein to make a bandage? That's weird. Oh. It doesn't even... What's the matter with me? Too hot? Why am I hot? Is this thing on? Oh my god, it is on. We've been using up power like crazy for no reason. I couldn't figure out why I was getting hot there. Okay, so that fixes our broken leg. Let's actually make a couple more of those, or wait for a couple more to be made, I should say. So they must have changed this, because you used to need aloe to make these, but now it's just fibers and protein. You know, I don't know how I feel, guys. I think I've probably said this before. I don't know how I feel about the new, more generalized crafting system. There's no doubt about it that it's more convenient. But, I don't know, it just kind of feels like it takes a little bit away from the, you know, the survival aspect of the game. You know, an example of that would be, if all I need is plant protein to make whatever, right? Then all I really need to do is just plant one plant that does protein, and it covers everything. And the problem with that, in my mind, is that it takes away, you know, the fun of the variety and the value of looking for specific types of plants. So, you know, like I said, I'm not arguing the fact that it's definitely more convenient, for sure. But it just, it's a trade-off. You're making things easier in the game, and you're sacrificing the satisfaction of the survival aspects of that. And you know, you've got 10 different types of plants, and only 3 of them are really all you need, type of idea. So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. Indigestion? What? I haven't even left the base yet, and I'm having all kinds of problems. I shouldn't be getting indigestion from my own crops that I planted. That should only be from wild stuff. No, that's not true, actually. I could plant my own garden and eat too many tomatoes and have a stomach ache. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, are we ready to go? Am I done screwing around here? We have 15 fuel, 276 oxygen. More fuel here, more pentaxid. Let's keep the little guys in our inventory, and we'll use those for the ladybug. And I think we're ready to roll. Let's do it. Off we go with our crooked ladybug on the back. Okay, we're gonna go to new territory, new planets, new places we have never been before on this server. And now we're upside down because of the janky camera in this game. Was I gonna stop back off at the space base for a reason? I don't think so. Alright guys, let's see what we got here. We've got a planet here called Carbor. My guess is that because it is within range of the starter planet, it's very unlikely that it's going to have Z and E on it. Creus might, and Creus has a moon. And we also have Kilane, I guess is how you would pronounce that. Both of these planets, but this one in particular, is very close to the sun, so that could be a lava planet. So I think what we'll do is we'll aim for Creus first, and then if that doesn't have what we're looking for, then we'll head to this Kilane place. So let's lock target on the Ristas News Station. we go. And we're going to warp right through the planet. Engage number 1. Here we go. Boom. I'm doing pretty good, CJ. How are you doing today, man? Whoops. Hit the wrong button. Okay. We're not going to stick around here. We have no reason to. So we're going to lock target on Crius. And let's do this. Yeah, that's Elf's job. Thought Dancer, hello. How are you doing today? Good to see you, dear. Hope you're having. Hope you got over your. You had a headache the other night. We missed you in Empyrion. All right, this is kind of an ugly-looking planet. Probably all kinds of stuff on there that wants to kill us. But those are the types of planets that have the Z&E on them as well. And let's see, this place has a moon too. Looks like the moon's bigger than the planet. So we'll hit the planet first. You know what, though? Maybe we should look at the moon first. Moons are a little bit safer than planets, only because you still have to deal with drones, but you don't have to deal with wildlife and aliens and all that kind of stuff. So let's actually look at the moon first and see what it has. Remember, our goal here is not to get, you know, a huge load of Z&E. We just need enough to make some of the basic stuff that we're after. That looks like a little mini moon there. A little asteroid. We are going to do 7 Days to Die, Dead is Dead at noon, so I'll probably only be streaming this for another 20 minutes or so. And then I'll have to get off and get ready for that, so... Let's see what this guy has. If the scale on the universe map is accurate, this is going to be a pretty big moon. Either that or the planet is just really small. It could be a little of both, maybe. I don't know how that works, though. I mean, if a planet has a moon that's the same size as the planet, does that mean the moon is still its moon? Because usually a moon is a satellite of a planet. Meaning that it's caught in that planet's gravity, and by definition it has to then be smaller than the planet. So I don't know how that would work. I'm not an astrophysicist by any stretch of the imagination, but that kind of stuff fascinates me, though. Alright, let's pop on down into the moon. Just far enough to see what the legend tells us. So we have Mag, Promo, and Pentaxid here. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Well, it's probably the same anyway. Okay, but there's no Z and E. That's really all we care about right now, so we're not even going to land on this moon. So we'll head over to this pink and green planet and see what it has. Okay, CJ, thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you in a little bit. Hopefully you can get on and play with us. We'll have some fun. That's a good point, CJ. Actually, that's a very good point. You're absolutely right about that. You could have a smaller planet that's a lot denser and with a stronger gravity field, and a moon that's the same circumference but less dense, less gravity. So yeah, that would make sense. Okay, we'll see you in a bit, dude. So we'll see what this planet has to offer. At least it's not a lava planet. I was on a lava planet on the multiplayer server on Wednesday in light armor, and that was pretty rough. I have heavy armor on here, so that's not going to really be a problem. But I couldn't stay out of the cockpit more than about 10 seconds, and I started roasting. Got a mountain range there, and green seas and lakes. Almost certainly the atmosphere is going to be toxic. But it kind of looks like a desert planet from here. We're going to find out though, aren't we? You know what though? Those could be forests. Alright, let's level out. Nope. This only really basically has the basic stuff on it, so no Z and E at all. Interesting. Let's go down and take a quick peek at it. I'm just curious. Looks like there's a tree down there, so there is some vegetation, but not a lot. It's definitely, I would call this a desert planet. Kind of like Omicron. Yeah, it's an arid planet. It does tell us that there. Okay, well, interesting, but doesn't have what we need. So let's head on back up to space. Now we know. I just realized my ramp is still extended. I don't think those ramps don't have sensors on them though, because again, remember this ship is like super cheap. Even the upgraded version is still pretty basic. It's just tougher, and has a couple more things on it than the original. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to our sector map and okay, so we discovered a new planet called Ichthyonis, and since it is pretty close by, let's go ahead and check it out next. It does look like it's a large planet though, which can be good and can be bad. It would be bad from the standpoint it would take a lot more exploring to find all the ores, but larger planets also can be a little safer in that you know, the aliens aren't as close by, depending upon, of course, where you're going. So, all right, here we go. Engage number 1. Okay, lurk away, Thought Dancer, lurk away. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, this looks like a lava planet, which makes sense because it's pretty damn close to the sun. Do we also have a moon here? It does not look like we have a moon. It's interesting that this is a PvE planet, though. I wonder why that would be. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go check it out. It's going to be hot, but like I said, I've got heavy armor on, and so I don't really care about that. It's not going to be a problem. Do I have a temperature thing? No, but I still can withstand temperatures. Well, up to 136. So you know what? Actually, temperature could still be a problem for us. It won't be as bad as it was in light armor, though. And because the Ladybug is an open cockpit, we might not be able to do this now that I think about it. Let's just go down there and see what it does. We might have to spawn in the drill sergeant in that case, because the drill sergeant is similar to the Ladybug, and it does have an enclosed cockpit. They're very, like I said, they're very similar to each other, and they're both very good starter vessels. I've always just felt the Ladybug was a little bit easier to control than the drill sergeant, though. That could be completely my imagination, too. I don't know. But while we're here, we're just going to at least check the planet out and see what it has on it. There's a very good chance it's going to have Z and E on it, because it's a lava planet. Usually they do. Alright, let's level out. There we go. We've got 12 Zascosiums and 21 Erestrums. But it's also a Class 4 planet, so it's pretty good sized planet. At least it's not a Class 5. Alright, you know what we're going to do then? Let's, is that a crashed vessel? It doesn't look like a POI. Hopefully it doesn't start shooting at us. Yeah, it is. We do have a couple of drones nearby. What I want to do is I want to land somewhere and just hop out and just see how hot this place actually is. So let's kind of get away from those drones. We'll just move over here. This is almost identical to the planet that I was on the multiplayer server, though, so I'm guessing it's going to be pretty toasty outside. Yeah, it's 244 degrees Fahrenheit. Our suit can withstand up to 136. So we can't stay here.
We don't call him Mythikill for nothing, but man, I am sure glad you're here. Welcome, my dude.
We can't stay here and mine with the Ladybug. So we're going to have to come back here later with a drill sergeant. I just want to see how long it's going to take before I start taking damage. There's 20 rads too. So over time we would take a little bit of radiation damage, but I have, well, I guess I only have one pill for that. I'm not really too worried about that, though. That would take a very long time to become a problem. Well, so far, so good. I'm actually able to withstand the heat for quite some time. It is going up, but it's not like going up really fast like it was on the light armor. We might be able to make this work. We just have to, you know, hop back into the cockpit when we started taking damage. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and just fly around a little bit and see if we can find some deposits. And note to self, put a temperature booster on your suit, dude. Okay, so since we're already in the southern hemisphere, maybe what we'll do is we'll go down towards the pole and then we'll just start circling the planet. Remember, the goal is to find either one medium or larger Erestrum and Zask, or at least a couple of smaller ones. I do not want to have to use the mechanical drills any longer than necessary, because they're just a pain in the butt, as cool as they are. Mythikill, what is going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Are you feeling better, man? I know you were kind of having a rough time yesterday from what Kara was saying. Rareth, What's going on, man? My day's going pretty good. How about you? Thanks for coming and hanging out. I'm going to have to end the stream here in about 10 minutes, though, because I got to get ready for our Dead is Dead challenge in 7 days to die. Just so you all know. But let's get down close to the pole here, and then we'll a little bit further down. And then we'll start heading west, I guess. And see if we can uncover some Zask and some Arrestrum. Okay, that's good enough. So let's change our heading. And we'll start going west. I'm not going to, attempt to uncover the entire planet, because this is a class 4. That would take quite a long time to do. We're just going to head westerly until we see something on the scanner, and then we'll kind of move towards the scanner. You're working? Alright, cool, man. Well, appreciate you coming and hanging out during your work day. You're about the same myth? Oh, that sucks, man. Are you going to be, feel up to, Dead is Dead, or not? Okay, so we got something over here. Let's go see what this is. You know what? I don't know if I did this. We better do it right now. Because when we get back to the base, I want to be able to just repair it without having to worry about replacing blocks. Okay, that's a POI. It's a crash something, something, something. Okay. So let's kind of get back where we were, but we'll stay above the drone so they can't shoot us. You know, we could get some flux coils off those guys, though. Maybe we should take them out. We need flux coils more than almost anything else right now. And or the Sathium or the Zascosium to make them. So let's come back over this way. We do have something on the radar up here too. We'll turn those off. Can I get up here? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks that the Jade Jet's blocking our door, but it is what it is. Nice one, old guy. Okay, let's try this again. Up and over. Nope. Hey man, it's harder than it looks. There we go. Okay. We want to go this way. What's our range? 262 meters, okay. Alright, we got a level. Kind of loud. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. just set down right by the crashed vessel. Get our weapon out just in case there's something nasty nearby. Okay, come on, flux coils. Well, we'll take power coils too, and a Gatling gun, and that doesn't suck. It's not exactly what we're looking for, but I'm not going to complain. There's something. Oh, that thing's going to be nasty. That's the new model for what we used to call the Beholders. You know, like from Dungeons and Dragons. Wonder if I can get to this before he aggroes on me. Alright. Again, good stuff. Not quite exactly what we were looking for, but I don't know how tough that guy's going to be. I think I'd rather not find out when I'm this far away from my ship. Actually, you know what, too? Look, it's not even as hot here. It's only 179 degrees Fahrenheit. I wonder if it's because we're closer to the South Pole. I bet you that's what it is. Okay, since we're here at this crashed ship, I'm thinking maybe we should take a peek at it and see if there's something we can loot. Because we could get some good materials from it. What the hell? Those guys don't look friendly. No siree. That's pretty disgusting, the little egg sacs on the back. Gross. Yeah, now we're getting toasty. Okay, we gotta get back to our ship. Yeah, I know I'm feeling hot. We got one of those dudes there too. Is he gonna aggro us before we can get inside? Okay, let's cool down here. Kill the Otague, however you pronounce that. Whoops. So I'm not sure how we actually get inside of this thing. We could sure get some good stuff out of those thrusters, though. Whoops. Okay, our body temperature's back down to 77%. Will give us a little bit of time. Got to figure out how we can get inside of this thing. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, there's an entrance right there. We're just gonna have to dig a little bit. Let's go loot this guy. You'd think we'd be able to get a little more meat off of something that big, huh? So we're just going to burrow in through here so we can bust open this door. Because it's probably going to be worth my while to get some of the stuff off the ship. There's another one of those guys. Ah, shit. 2 doors? It's 2 doors down. One of my favorite groups, as a matter of fact. I like 2 doors down. Got some good music. I do have... Oh, okay, we're getting toasty. Let's go back. I do have some C4 on me, but I don't want to... I want to kind of preserve it for now. Let's bring this back over here. So that way we can just jump right in. I hope our capital ship is okay. I left it over there, didn't I? Can't quite get through. You're gonna play Myth? Okay, good. Well, you know, just don't overdo it though either. Wow, this is a pain in the butt. There we go. Okay, do we see the core? Yes, we do. Boom. Okay. I'm just really interested in getting components from this thing. You know what, though? We could make a core, set it down, and then pick up stuff that we could reuse on our capital build so we don't have to rebuild it. It might be worth our while to do that. Okay, let me think about that. I want to go back and get our capital vessel. It could be under attack even as we speak. I wasn't intending to leave it there so long. But like I said, I mean, it'll be worth my while to either take that stuff apart or even try and get it whole for our capital ship build. The question is, can I make a core constructor? I think I can make a core. Yeah, I would need all that stuff to do it though. So maybe what we'll do is we'll take a few things apart until we have enough stuff. What is that? That's an oscillator. Let's put all this stuff in here. That's components. We'll cook up some food. Get her lined up here. Go. Turn the thrusters off. guess I'll throw that stuff in there for now too. Okay, let's fly this back over to the wreck. Which is over this way. And then I'm going to go ahead and stop this stream. And be back in about 10 minutes or so with some 7 Days to Die Dead is Dead challenge. If you guys aren't familiar with what that is, this is, come check out the rules on the Discord. And I'll be playing that with some friends today. We're going to have a good time. But guys, I appreciate you coming and hanging out on the Empyrion stream here. And I actually have a YouTube series, a Let's Play series going on with this world, with this map. And so if you're interested, you can check out the YouTube channel, which is, I guess I don't have a thing for that, a macro for that. But anyway, I do have a YouTube channel. It is Oldguy Gaming, just like it is here on Twitch. And if you want to stop by YouTube and watch the series that I got going, I'm going to be taking this stream and posting it up there, but I do actual Let's Play episodes too, you know. So stop by if you want on YouTube. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks for hanging out. I myself will be back in about 10 minutes with some Dead is Dead. Take care, guys. Bye.